This is the television game in which daring determines the fate of the player. This is the game of strategy, luck, and knowledge. This is Bullseye. Now, here's our host, Jim Lang.
Thank you, Sal. You're very kind. Jay is absolutely right. It is true. This is a game of strategy, a lot of knowledge, and especially daring. Let's find out. Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our first two players?
Our current champion, whose winnings total $8,150 in cash and prizes, is a registered nurse who's into restoring antique motorcycles. Meet Michael Medoff. And his opponent is a writer who's working on her first novel and spends her spare time growing vegetables. Meet Gail Abbott.
Welcome back to Bullseye, Michael and Gail. When we left, we were in a very exciting position. Michael, you had to make a decision when we left, and you were in control. How did you spend the time since we did our last show?
I had one sleepless night.
Oh, and you're a nurse, too. My goodness, you could have given yourself a back rub. That might have helped.
If I was double jointed.
Yeah, and in just a moment, we'll see how well that worked, that non-sleep night. And Gail, what did you do in the meantime?
I was pretty nervous myself.
You're hoping that he misses the next question, I'll bet you.
That's exactly what I spent my
because
time
here
thinking
is
about.
how the whole thing stands. First of all, I'll tell you, the first player to accumulate money by correctly answering questions and banks $1,000 will win the game, goes on to play the bonus game. Now, when we last left you, Michael had $350 in the bank, Gail had $900 in the bank, and there was $300 in the pot. And Michael, it's your turn to go. Michael, you had contracted to answer 5 questions in the category of World of Disney at $150 a question. There are still 3 questions to be answered. You can't take any money out of the pot till the contract is completed. So if you're all set, here then is your 3rd question. Are you ready?
Ready.
Here we go. According to the title of one of Disney's most popular films, what is the last name of the family who became shipwrecked on a tropical isle?
Robinson.
Swiss Family Robinson, $450 in the pot. All right, you sleepless night didn't bother you there. You're 2 questions away from the game. Okay, whoever completes this contract will win the game. And here is the next question. 2 left. In this Disney cartoon, Prince Philip cuts his way through a forest of thorns, fights a dragon, and wins a kiss from an enchanted princess. Name it.
Sleeping Beauty.
And there is $600 in the pot. You got it. $600 in the pot, and now we are right down to the nitty-gritty. Answer this question, Michael, and you will win the game. Miss this question, and Gail could win the game. So here we go for the game. In the Disney film, Lady and the Tramp, for the game, what breed of dog was Lady?
Cocker Spaniel.
You got it! $750 in the pot. You completed the contract. And we transfer the $750 over to your bank, Michael. Total of the bank and your pot is over $1,000. You have $1,100 and you've won the game. Oh, that was a big one. The sleepless night didn't hurt you at all. Gail, you have $900 in cash. That money was banked by you. We said you could keep it, and you certainly can. And we also have some gifts for you. Thank you so much for being on Bullseye.
Thank you.
You're dynamite. And we'll be back for the bonus game in just a moment.
It's a wonderful feeling when you start the day with Yoplait breakfast yogurt.
Falling in love again. Oh, yes, it's true.
Breakfast yogurts, walnuts, wheat grain, and real fruit.
What am I to do? I can't help it.
They're so chewy and substantial. Yoplait breakfast yogurt, now in 2 new flavors, sunrise peach and strawberry banana.
Falling in love again.
How's it going, Josie?
Oh, the usual. We all get scrubbed, but then they forget about me.
Me too. I don't usually look very clean or seem very fresh. Harry Harriet, darling. She always looks so fresh and clean. How do you do it, dear?
Why, Automatic Vanish. It's marvelous. Vanish dispenses tough detergents to help clean and deodorize me. The clean goes on and on. The blue proves it's working.
Your family must love having you around.
Automatic Vanish. The clean goes on and on and on.
Hello. May I invite you to explore the Earth's natural wonders with me as an associate member of the American Museum of Natural History and through Natural History magazine. Every month, over 1 million people like yourself thoroughly enjoy its articles, ranging from archaeology to zoology. People anxious to discover, for instance, why in one modern society females have become an endangered sex, how scientists hope to prevent earthquakes, and where we Earthlings are headed in space exploration. The magazine's authors make nature's best-kept secrets fascinatingly clear, and its photojournalists show how truly glorious our universe is. As an associate member, you not only receive your full year subscription, but unlimited free admission to the museum and many other membership benefits. Won't you join me by calling now?
Call now 1-800-USA-1000 for your associate membership in the American Museum of Natural History and your subscription of 12 monthly issues to Natural History magazine for just $14. Call now 1-800-USA-1000.
Welcome back to Bullseye. Well, champ, Michael, so far you've won 3 games. If you win 2 more for a total of 5, you'll win something very special. And, Jay, what is it?
Michael, for your driving enjoyment, it's a brand new car!
Now, that, of course, involves winning some more games. You already won 3, you've accumulated some money, and it's time to make a whole lot more. Hope. Behind those swirls, bullseyes, various amounts of money and lightning are spinning. And you stop them. Whatever money accumulates in the pot is yours. And let me reiterate, if you get 3 bullseyes, 1 in each window, we will double the pot and also give you these prizes. Jay?
Michael, if you enjoy water sports, we're sure you'll take to these gifts like a fish takes to water. First, Mike will be the captain of your own ship when you set off to sea with this new sailboat. Snark Sunflower Sailboat will carry 2 adults or 4 children safely. Only weighs 45 pounds. It's safe and easily transportable. Sunflower, furnished by Snark Products. And then, Michael, we have the ultimate in water thrills, and it's worth over $2,000. This incredible jet ski. Kawasaki's Jet Ski, the thrill of speedboating, water skiing, and surfing. Handlebars control turning, hand throttle controls speed up to 35 miles per hour. The Jet Ski, furnished by Kawasaki. And, Michael, these prizes are worth over $2,750.
Are you ready? It sound good?
Oh, I'm so ready, Jim. Oh, I could use that. I'd love to go skiing.
All right, remember now, you win the bonus game, you get $2,750 in prizes Jay mentioned, plus double the money in the pot. We want to get that pot way up there, okay? However, should lightning strike, you lose. You understand, okay? And you can quit anytime you want. So let's go. The wheels are spinning, and you can stop them whenever you want to, Michael. Let's get a lot of bullseyes and a lot of money. Here we go. All right, you have $100, $150, $250, $450. All right, you have $450. I want to tell you that you can take that money and run. I mean, that's yours. You can stop right now because there is lightning back there behind one of those windows. Or you can continue on, try to build up your money, and hope for those 3 bullseyes. The longer you play, the more money you can accumulate, but you never know when lightning will strike. What do you want to do?
Oh, I want to go for water skiing. I really love skiing. I'd like to go for it.
All right. The jet skis did it, huh?
That sucked me in.
All right. The jet skis in the boat. All right, well, there's a lot of stuff at stake here. Let's spin up the cash, get them moving up there, and cover it all up on the board. Whenever you're ready, you have $450 already, Michael. Let's build it up, okay? Come on. Get a bullseye. Get a bullseye. Bullseye. Bullseye! Bullseye. $100 more. $550. And $700. Now you're cooking. You have $700. Now you can take that and run. That's your money to keep. Or you can continue to go on, but remember, you might get hit by lightning. What do you want to do?
I want to go for it, Jim. I want to go for it.
You're going to continue on. All right. Now, there is one bullseye up there in the first window. I should tell you that bolts of lightning are in only one window, and you can freeze that bullseye if you want.
I'd like to.
All right. Freeze the window. Freeze window number 1. You still have 2 going to accumulate more money, and we'll double the pot and give you double your money and give you all those prizes if you can get 3 bullseyes. Okay, they're spinning. Are you all set? Whenever you're ready, Michael, come on. We want more bullseyes, more bullseyes, more bullseyes. Another $100. Bullseye. Another $100. $900. Now you have $900. It gets tempting, doesn't it? Remember, there is lightning behind one of those windows. You can stop right now, take $900, or you can continue on and try for those 3 bullseyes and accumulate more money. What is it?
I'm going to go, Jim. I got to go.
You're going to go?
At least one more time.
You are very daring. All right. Okay, he's going for his 4th spin. Your 4th spin. They're spinning up there. Anytime you're ready, Michael. Come on. Another bullseye. $100 more. Bullseye. Come on. $200 more. $1,200. You have $1,200 cash now, if you have frozen the proper window and the light is behind there, you can continue on, but we don't know where it is, and you don't know where it is, so you have to make that decision. Do you want to take the $1,200, that's a lot of cash, or do you want to try again to accumulate more and go for the 3 bullseyes?
I'll go for it.
Going for his 5th spin. All right. All right, this is the 5th spin. Okay, wait till he gets started, Michael. We can spin him around, spin the cash. Now, get your intuition working. Come on, we want bullseye. Bullseye, come on, bullseye. $100 more. Bullseye. $200 more. $1,450 now. That's a lot of bucks. You can keep going on. Remember, there's still 2 live windows. There's lightning back to those. There's always a possibility that'll come up. What are you going to do?
I'll go for it.
You're going for it. All right. He's going to go for his 6th spin. We are looking for more bullseyes, Michael. Come on, because you like those boats. You like the jet skis. They're spinning. Come on, let's get some bullseyes. Bullseyes or money. Come on, let's go bullseye. Bullseye. $200 more and another $150. $1,800. Now you're up there. You have $1,800 cash money. You can take it and run if you want to quit now. Or you can continue to build that money and hope for another bullseye, or 2 more, rather, and get those prizes. What is it going to be, huh?
My wife is signaling that I should stop.
Well, what do you think?
I'll go.
You're going to go. All right. You have friends in the audience who are signaling. I know your Auntie Mame is out there and your wife. Okay, they said go for 7th spin. I hope 7 is lucky for you. You've done it 6 times, avoided that lightning. Let's get some bullseyes this time. All right, Michael, a magic touch. Here we go. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the button. Come on, bullseye, bullseye. Another 200. Another 200. $2,200. That is cash money. Now, do you want to try again? You've been on a streak. And I want to tell you something else. You've spun 7 times. If you spin it 10 times without being struck by lightning, 3 more times, we'll give you the prizes plus $5,000. How's that, huh? All right. But you can take the $2,200 right now if you want to. And it's up to you.
Go for it. Go for it.
You're going to go for it? All right. All right, Michael, you've been very lucky. This is your 8th spin now. This is your 8th spin. 3 more, and you've got the prizes. But let's get it with the bullseyes. Come on, bullseyes. Anytime you're ready, Michael. Come on, bullseye, 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 bullseye. Oh!
Well, better luck next time.
I tell you, I'm very disappointed. I can see that your wife is, too. You had $2,200 in the pocket. You went through 8 spins before you got the bullseye, but you do have, I'll tell you, make you feel a little better, $8,900 in cash and prizes, grand total. So go on over and take your place over there, and we'll meet your new challenger in just a moment. Oh, dear me, that old lightning son of a gun. Well, maybe next time. Jay Stewart, will you please introduce our new challenger?
He's a carpenter who's from Hot Springs, Arkansas, and he likes to scuba dive and ski. Meet Robert Fastenchury.
Well, Robert, want me to call you Bob or Robert? What do you think? What do you like, huh?
Bob.
Bob, all right, Bob. Fastenchury. Did we get that right?
Yeah, it's Fastenchury, right. It's a Basque name.
Fastenchury. Basque, like the mountains?
Right, between France and Spain. I come from a long line of shepherds and smugglers.
Tell us a little more about that.
Oh, not much to tell, really, with my family. Just that they spent half their time with sheep and the other half in jail.
Great family, Robert. Any girlfriends, Bob?
I'm single right now. I guess I'm kind of a victim of women's liberation. You know, there aren't many women around today who don't want to have a career, and they want to go out and live their lives and be independent and have a fling. So here I am, solo.
Isn't it just terrible what we men have to put up with?
It's brutal, Jim.
Yes, it's
brutal.
It's terrible. Well, this isn't terrible. Time to play bullseye. So let's get underway, and we'll start the game in just a moment.
Your personal invitation to visit Malcolm Forbes' French chateau, to bask in the sunshine of Ally McGraw's beach home, to wander through Princess Margaret's Island retreat may come once in a lifetime, or once a month, as Architectural Digest gives you entry into the world's most celebrated homes. As rich and colorful as the world it examines, Architectural Digest brings to you the most renowned art galleries, gardens, and decorator showrooms, introducing you to today's most influential people. Call now and get 12 issues of Architectural Digest for just $29.95. That's $24 off the newsstand price, a savings of almost 45%. Also receive free with your paid subscription this special edition of Interiors, Character and Color. Get 12 issues of Architectural Digest at a savings of almost 45%, plus Interiors, Character and Color free. Call 1-800-USA-1000. That's 1-800-USA-1000.
That sound can mean only one thing. It's the Gong Show.
Are you in for a treat?
On USA Today. On the next cover story.
So I'm from a world of women who do a lot of things, like the Renaissance man. There's some Renaissance women.
Superstar Debbie Allen talks about fame, family, and the future.
And I just hope it all lasts for a long time.
Cover story at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on USA Saturday.
Parting contestants will receive from Amity a two-piece ensemble featuring the Secretariat with frame, coin purse, removable checkbook, and multi-view card case from Amity. And M-Core Fresh and Air, electric air ionizer that ends smoke, odors, dust, pollen, and bacteria in your automobile. Fresh and Air for fresher air everywhere. Also, bake someone happy with new improved Super Moist. Unbelievably moist and delicious. Now even better than before. Other cakes may be moist, but they're not super moist. Okay, Jim Lang.
Thank you very much, Jay Stewart. Now, remember, Michael and Bob, $1,000 or more in your bank wins you the game. Here are the categories you're going to be playing with in this game. In the left-hand window up there, the categories are aviation history, a visual category, showbiz stars, multiple choice, and Mother Goose. In the right-hand window, the categories are classic novels, world leaders, personal profile, and famous women. And in the window down below, that decides the number of questions you have to answer in whatever category you decide to choose. Now, it's your contract, we call it, and the numbers range from just one to as many questions as you wish if a bullseye comes up. All right, let's spin the wheels, get them going on the board up there, all the information, we'll cover them up. You're going to bring it all to a stop by hitting the button in front of each of you, and Michael, since you're the champion, you go first, you hit the button, you're in control, let's see what you get. You have Mother Goose for $100 a question. You have classic novels for $150 a question, and the contract is 3 questions. Now, that's quite diverse, Mother Goose and classic novels. Which way will you go, Michael?
I think I'll go for classic novels, Jim.
All right, classical novels at $150 a question. The contract is worth $450. You cannot touch the pot until you've completed the contract, okay? Here's your first question. In which Jules Verne classic would you find an English gentleman named Phineas Fogg accompanied on a journey by his French valet, Passepartout?
80, Around the World in 80 Days.
There you go.
I'm sorry, we
$150
cannot
in the
accept
pot.
that.
Just made it. Around the World in 80 Days is not correct?
We cannot accept it because 80 was given prior to the correct answer. We must accept the first answer that the contestant gives.
Oh, I'm sorry. The judge says we cannot accept that answer because you said 80 first. Michael, that means control goes over to Bob. And we're still on the first question of our 3 contract, and see how well you do with classic novels, Bob. Mean old judge. Here we go. Because of its frank language, this D.H. Lawrence novel was banned in the United States until 1959. It tells the story of an aristocratic lady and her lover, a gamekeeper. Name her.
Sarah Purcell.
Well, now there's a real person. Real people, I don't know. But no, that's not correct. Control. Yes, and our judge will not accept that, neither will I. We'll put control over to you, Michael. And Michael, you have a chance to answer this first question of the contract. Can you name the aristocratic lady who had a lover that was a gamekeeper?
Lady Chatterley.
There you go, $150 in the pot. Now we got it. $150. 2 more questions on the contract. 2 more questions left. Daniel Defoe modeled the character of this famous literary hero on a sailor named Alexander Selkirk, who spent 4 years alone on an island. Name his hero.
Robinson Crusoe.
You got it. $300 in the pot. All right, answer this question to complete the contract. Here we go. Final question of the contract. The first mate led the mutiny on the Bounty in this classic novel of the sea by Nordhoff and Hall. Name him.
Christian.
There you go. $450 in the pot. And the contract is completed. Well, you've completed the contract, Michael. Now you can bank the money, and it's yours to keep. But if you bank it, control goes over to Bob, as you know, or you can keep on playing in order to build up the money in the pot. What do you want to do, Mike?
I think I'll bank it, Jim.
You're going to bank it. All right, we transfer $450 over to Michael, and he's got that forever and ever. We transfer control over to Bob. And, Bob, that means that you're going to be pushing the button here, and we'll see how well you can do and what categories you get. First, let's mix them up, cover them up, and when you're ready, Bob, hit that button in front of you. Let's see what you get. Your categories are multiple choice, $50 a question, and world leaders, $200 a question. Your contract is 3 questions. Now you have an interesting choice there. What's it going to be?
I'll take world leaders. $200 a question.
World leaders for $200 a question. There are 3 questions. This is a valuable contract worth $600 if you can complete it. Can't touch that money in the pot till you complete your contract. Here is your first question. He founded the Chinese Communist Party in Shanghai, led his followers on a 6,000-mile long march across China, and later became the chairman of his country. Name him.
Mao Zedong.
There you go, and $200 in the pot. Pot worth $200. 2 more questions left in your contract. Remember, you can't touch that pot till you complete the contract. Here we go. For nearly 10 years, this man was the heavyweight boxing champion of Uganda's army. In 1971, he became military leader of that country by overthrowing President Obote. Name him.
Idi Amin.
There you go. $400 in the pot. 1 more question left. Answer this question, you will have completed the contract, Bob. This world leader is honored by the people of India as the father of their nation. He employed a unique method of nonviolent resistance to free them from British rule. For the contract now, Bob, name him.
Gandhi.
There you go. Contract completed. $600 in the pot. Now you have a tough decision to make. There's $450 that Michael already has. You don't want to open it up to him, although you can continue on if you'd like and keep control. If you want to bank that $600, though, control goes over to Mike. What'll it be?
I'll play on.
You're going to play on. Leave the money in the pot and play on. All right, let's spin the categories in. Give them a spin up there. Cover them up. Bob's going to go all the way. And whenever you're ready, Bob, hit that button and let's see what you come up with this time. You have multiple choice, $150 this time. Famous women at $50 a question. Your contract is for 3 questions. 3 questions. Which one of those do you prefer, multiple choice or famous women?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Well, I'll tell you what you just did there. You chose $150 a question, 3 questions. The contract is $450. Complete this contract, Bob, and you win the game. You know that. Obviously, you're thinking ahead of me there, okay? Here's your first question. What is the greatest number of children born to one woman? Is it 39, 49, or 69?
39.
That's not correct, Bob. Control goes over to you, Michael. Control goes over to you. And the question is, the greatest number of children born to one woman, was it 49 or 69?
I'm going to guess 49.
No, that is not correct. It's hard to believe, but actually 2 women hold this record, 69 children.
Where is that woman?
Yes. Somebody stop her. Mrs. Scheinberg of Austria and Mrs. Vasile of Russia. Holy smokes. All right. Well, that means control goes back over to you, Bob. And we're going to have another question for you in just a moment. But first, we'll be back after this.
On evenings like this, I like to curl up with a good book. The sort of book that lets the imagination run away with you. If you're like me and enjoy the mysterious and the unexpected, you'll love The Enchanted World. A fascinating new series from Time Life Books about the legends, myths, and folk tales of ages past. These are the books that let you fly along with those unlucky spirits condemned to haunt the world of the living. You'll find yourself in a world where valiant warriors battle fearsome dragons and scaly creatures snatch away beautiful maidens. Each volume brings to life so vividly those inhabitants of the other world, witches and wizards, ghosts, goblins, and avenging knights. Call now and enter the Enchanted World with the first book, Wizards and Witches. My favorite subject. It's an intriguing account of sorcery, spells, and deception. Other books include ghosts, fairies, and elves, and dragons. Painstakingly researched by the editors of Time Life Books, each volume is exquisitely illustrated and portrayed with masterworks of art. Each volume is superbly written and bound in luxurious fabric. Only remember, once you're lured into the enchanted world, there's no telling where your imagination will take you.
To order your first book, call now, 1-800-445-4000. It will be sent to you free for 10 days. Keep it and pay just $14.95 plus shipping and handling. Others will follow about one every other month. Keep the ones you want. Cancel anytime. So call 1-800-445-4000.
We're out of time, Jim Lang, hoping everything in your life hits right in the old bullseye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive a selection of Castle and Cook products, including delicious gold bananas, fresh and canned pineapple, fresh mushrooms, and bubbly seafoods, and delicious pork products, roast and ribs, steaks and chops, tender love and fare from the National Pork Products. Also, Step Saver, the easiest way to get the cleanest shine in America. Plus, Complete from Johnson Wax cleans and polishes all kinds of furniture without leaving a greasy film to streak or smear. And 20 Meal Team Borax, a natural for freshing and cleaning all the family wash, and it's handy for many household cleaning chores.
Coming up, Alan Funt's up to his old tricks again, focusing the fun on the people who least expect it. Candid Camera, next on USA.
Bullseye is a Jack Barry and Dan Enright production.